Obviously we have the focus of NCAAs for the collegiate system, but it was more about like that's kind of a learning step and a step in the right direction, because ultimately our goal here is to reach the highest level of swimming to each individual, and ultimately that is the Olympics.
Since Bob Bowman's arrival to the Arizona State campus, the program has made a name for itself, rising in both collegiate and international ranks.
Through the whole college season, well, except for maybe the last month when we're trying to sharpen up the skills, we'll swim long course on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday practice. So they're getting at least 3 days of long course throughout the whole year. Because it's important for their development, it's also important for their mindset, and we always want them to have it in the back of their heads that the big meets are coming up at the end of the summer, and we want them to perform.
I felt like this was not just the confines of like a collegiate 4-year system, but much more into the summers, like right now what we're training for, and beyond the 4 years. People have more ambition here than just the college mindset, and they have an Olympic, World Championship mindset.
For me, I really like NCAAs, but a major focus of my swimming career is on that nationals and those international meets in the summer, so it kind of balances out really well, which I really enjoy.
So what makes ASU an ideal environment for success in both short course and long course?
I think a lot of it is with expectations, right? The way that we're going to handle ourselves, the attitude we expect athletes to bring to their work, how they treat each other, the things that we want to expect of each other in a practice, athletes and coaches. So I think that's how it starts. Coming
from like kind of the typical system I feel like most people have, where you get short course for a whole season, then long course for a whole season, the intermixing of both is pretty challenging, one, but also helps immensely for balancing it when you're coming into the long course and also maintaining it during short course as well.
And they really like to focus a lot on like technique and stuff, so when we go from long course to short course, my turns are not my strongest thing in my swimming, so to be able to go into short course, they'll carry it over and help me focus it on when we're doing some short course practices or meets or whatever. They'll be like, okay, focus on this. Everything kind of goes from one thing to another, so short course can translate into long course and long course can translate into short course. And so the coaching staff does a really good job about making me aware of my details and technique and everything like that.
We've been blessed to have some tremendous athletes join us who have high goals and share our belief that ASU can be a relevant program on the international stage as well as in the NC2A. So it's been really fulfilling to see us take steps each season towards our ultimate goal.
How will Bowman and the Sun Devils look to build upon the successes they've already seen in the 3 years of this new staff?
We got a monster class coming in and another one behind it, I hope. We're working really hard on. So, you know, we want to really take time with our freshmen when they come in, and this coming year I have a huge freshman class, to sort of educate them into our way of doing things. You know, some of them, they'll come from all different backgrounds. Some come from really high-powered clubs, some come from very small programs, some are high school, more oriented swimmers. So we want to get them to, number one, understand the basics about what we want, how we want the strokes to be swum, how we expect them to be in practice, the expectations that we have to sort of build a plan and then work towards it over a period of months or weeks.
Everything's important. It's not okay, we're going to be an off season and it's kind of just not focusing on one thing or another. It's like once NCAAs and our championship season is over, it kind of swings right into our long course season, and so everything is kind of focused on swimming fast no matter what situation you're in, where you are.
They allow the swimmers a lot of autonomy with fostering the culture that we want to become, and kind of putting out any of the issues that need to be not in that environment. So they have the swimmers work through a lot of things by ourselves, and that creates like a better team bond and team culture here, I feel like.
And I think it's good for just kind of mixing it up, muscle, kind of confusion and all that fun stuff, because flip turns and all that fun.